good progress here in our Korean Master Climb. As expected, not too bad. We got a Poppy said hello here, and we are sitting in Diamond 270 LP. Shouldn't be too hard to hit Masters. I hope we have a good streak here. Got this really fantastic board here. You're new to the game. What season number did I enjoy the most? It was like season 3. Season 3 or so. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I feel like the game really started going downhill around season 6. I think that's when we really started seeing the game enter the current state that it is. Now, but of course, like going downhill as Eye of the Beholder, I think for a lot of people, the game went uphill. Like the changes, a lot of changes are things that people like. The changes weren't so good for me. I personally like longer drawn out games and scaling and stuff like that, but the changes led to like shorter games with higher burst and less farming. Kind of, they Earthified it a lot over the years. Yeah, it was like around season 6 is when we started seeing the game change directions. Which, it makes sense for their goals. Like, they wanted to encourage pro play, so the game times all had to be about the same length, so they couldn't have random 60-minute games. Mashi's still viable. He's pretty decent right now. If we take a look at his win rates or whatever. Careful, Wukong. He's on a buff. I don't know which one. This or this. I'm out of pings. I'm out of pings, boys. Do I want to get Meditate? I will get Meditate level 2 here. Oh, the crab's not here. Oh, it is. Okay, he's definitely up there. Oh, wow, I didn't use both my smites. Hell yeah. That was a good clear by me, then. Okay, so he cleared upwards, which is interesting. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Would have been nice to know a little bit earlier, but... I'm just going to go ahead and recall and go buy my item, I guess. And then we could put a ward here, which will give us info on what Wukong's up to. No biggie. Yeah, you know, it's a first clear without any kills. Kind of sucks, but I cut him. Dude, they were honestly going kind of sussy there. Maybe. Oh my god, dude. That jump was insane. My least favorite thing about my favorite programming language. I don't really have a favorite programming. I mean, I like C#, but like when I use C# in Unity, the way that it like auto-corrects my brackets, I know I can fix it, but I can't figure out how to fix it. So it's that's kind of annoying to me. Is Korea sort of crazier than NA and EU? They're very different. Korea's more aggressive. They try to break your mental quickly and put you out of your misery that way and believe in FF15 culture and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep this. Okay, as expected. Wait, did he kill that? I completely was not paying attention. This should have spawned by now, so yeah, he must have killed it. But he was probably on my minimap the whole time, and I didn't even notice. Nice ward. What brought me to Korea? I wanted to do game development, and this was back before I had any programming knowledge or programming skills. I wanted to do, like, marketing or something. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, which is a problem. When you don't know exactly what you want to do, like, people they can't accommodate you. So when you're like, hey, I want to do game dev, something in game dev, well, what are your skills? You know, I don't know. Wow, he survived. Holy sh... Right, so that was kind of a problem there. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. I am back. Yeah, I went AFK for a bit. But I am back and ready to mingle in this jungle, boys. I think Wukong went towards top, so... I'm going to go for this. See? Like, if she can maintain Cryo on that lane, that'd be great. They don't have Rise, though. But I think, like, Wukong's topside, so I feel very confident doing this. And this is why it's so important to track your jungler, the enemy jungler, so you know what you can and can't get away with. Because if we didn't know where he was, this would be a really dumb dragon. Uh-oh. That moved. There's a chance Galio's on the backside of this wall. And I am going to go back here to make sure that he doesn't walk down on there. World is in 9 days. Oh, boy. I moved to programming and game dev at some time in my life. I like to kind of, like, make my own stuff. So I'll, like, make my own things, and I'll just see where I go with that, you know? As for, like, a career or something, working with somebody else or for somebody else, I don't think that would happen. But who knows? Maybe. I do have some imposter syndrome. My sponsor by League, if only. If only.
The ink on my skin marks
I'm down to go for these grubs. Hella down. Oh, wow. He literally barely even started these. Nice. We got the kill. Dude, excellent ignite. And a very nice prio. Is Gragas their support? Yep, support gap. Nice Poppy. Nice Poppy. He said hello to me, so I had to tell him nice words because he's nice to me. That was a good. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's playing really well. Whoa, it went through my freaking meditate. My God. I know I meditated that. I don't know how that killed me. That's insane. Oh, well. It's fine. Almost got it. Probably won't come. Oh, yeah. Worlds is in EU, right? What time would that even start? Yeah, I figure I'll probably be ending the stream like 2 hours from now. So, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see where Worlds go. I wish I was like more into pro play in general. I feel like if I was more into pro play, it'd probably help me as a streamer because I know a lot of people are into that pro play and it would give me something to talk about. And a lot of people that really follow pro play and stuff do well in streams. That'd be interesting. Man, I'm really glad that we're making good progress towards Masters, though. I almost... Dude, when I got stuck in Emerald on day 1, I actually was, like, kind of worried. I was like, oh, man. But then I brought myself back to my senses, and I'm like, it happens, right? It happens. You can't win them all. It happens. Any advice for new streamers? How about you ask me a specific question about being a new streamer, and I will try to answer it that way instead of giving generic advice that may or may not apply to you. I will be your personal... Dude, it's like, the thing is, I know what I got to do for streaming. I'm just too lazy to do it nowadays. Right? Like, bro, like, get happy, get good at the game, and, I mean, I think getting, like, really good at the game and doing an actual legitimate climb while also maybe hopping to, like, EU or something for a month and doing a climb there would be very good. Being consistent with uploads, uploading every single day. See, now I'm just saying the things that would apply to me, but they could apply to you, too. Uploading every single day, watching what the other streamers are doing, finding what the people are interested in. Like, nowadays, I think the longer videos aren't so good, which is, if this game goes well, I'll be putting this on the tuber, so if you see me on the tuber, you know it went well. But, yeah, like, people, I think that the algorithm's not really promoting those longer videos anymore, so now I'm going to be trying these shorter games, but then it makes the thumbnails into a problem, and you have to constantly make your stuff, like, I'm kind of like autopilot grinding on the streaming thing, but, like, if you make your stuff relevant to, like, what's going on and trendy and all that other good stuff, it'll be... I can't do it. That was really close, though. Oh, Jesus. I did not mean to cancel that. I mean, baited. 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 Oh, that was something. I do still use Professor. I think should a Yi player focus on improving. It's that first death, man. I tell you, dude, the whole, like... The whole, like, fighting for grubs and stuff is just such a game killer. That's probably the biggest thing that was holding me back in Emerald recently. Oh, that is warded as hell, bro. I mean, I'll take it. Thanks for the free gold, bitch. Thanks for the free gold. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to back on this one. Yeah, it's always that first death and fighting for grubs and stuff when you absolutely should not be doing it. You're currently D2 any advice to be able to get the master with Yi? Well, fortunately, I'm right in your elo right now, so watch and learn, baby. But again, it's that first death. I think that first death applies no matter what elo you're in. Watching Worlds like watching football, not for you. It's more like you tune. Okay, yeah, I'm down. Okay.
No violence great enough to change who I am.
Yeah. Twitch to YouTube's a must. It's hard, dude. It's hard. Slim Merchant, thank you, bro. Okay, you subbed instead of asking me. Yeah, you did ask me for the advice. You subbed instead, which I appreciate, by the way. Always watching. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I tend to do better with specific questions rather than giving generic advice. So if you have like specific questions for me in general, it makes it much easier to help you out with what I can help you out with, right? And then if I don't know, I can just say I don't know. And that's the thing is like generic advice in general doesn't work for everybody either. You know? But yeah, like I often think about like how can I make myself more popular, and honestly it'd be kind of worth it, but I think the biggest thing, the number one thing holding me back right now is not putting my all into all my League of Legends games. And even now I'm not doing it, right? It's so hard. It's so hard for me to do that. It's so hard because I get so distracted. I get so distracted so easily, man. And I just want to talk to chat like I am right now. I'm hella distracted right now, right? We can all agree on that. Like, how distracted am I right now? I'm super distracted. But I'm still winning the majority of my games. But, like, this level of distraction I have right now isn't, like, Korean Challenger level. Right? Which is what I really, really need to do. I really need to suit up and do that. Because people, like, the thing is when you get into the higher elo, it allows you to engage in activities that you normally wouldn't be able to engage with. Like, you can do, like, for example, that, like, recently we had the boss and Tyler won, right? They went to Middle East or whatever, and they did a climb. And Alois managed to tag along with that because he's good. If Alois was just some hardstock Diamond 270 LP Korea, right, he wouldn't have been able to join along for that climb. And it's just so helpful to be good at that. And the majority of people in League of Legends enjoy educational content, so being good is very important as well. The last games where you're turbo fed like 24 and 5, your problem's mid to late game. Well, if you are closing out your early game good enough, right, the better you play the early game, the more likely you are to win. So what it sounds like is that you play a really good early game, which is really important, and then you do a really dumb play, like you probably extend into a Baron or a Dragon that you shouldn't have, and you feed the 1k shutdown, and that instantly puts the enemy back in the game, right? Because now you're no longer farming, and the enemy gets 1k gold. That's not the kind of thing that you, like, that's huge. Like, when you, like, you can play really, really great, and then all it takes is that you make one mistake, you die, and then you know how once you die one time, you continue to die over and over and over again. You gotta avoid that first one. Sorry, game. Seems he's weaker before. He's weaker. He's different. His win rate's about the same, but he does less damage. Yo, thank you for the sub. Tension. What's up? Long time no see, man. I missed you too, bro. How do you know if you should go for a gank? You just kind of feel it. Like if I know Wukong's bot side, I know he'll go for the bot side gank or whatever, and I know I should get there. Or I know that these guys are low and they're going to chase. Right? You see how they're going to chase? Oh, man. Huh. Okay, I got a plan. Watch this. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, I'll see you, boys. I got things to do and people to see. Hey, man, it's about that death. We don't want to give him a free kill, do we? Oh. I mean, dude, it's like, if you have a better early game, how do you catch up? Oh, you kind of just lose those. You play support and you're running jungle pocket rather than 80 carry when I should consider traditional support macro. So wait, you don't want streaming advice, you want league advice. Bro, like, the thing is, I can't tell you about your support macro. Like, I'm not well versed in that. I have a jungle bias, so anything I want a support to do, I would tell you to do, which may or may not be the right thing to do, right? Like, this Poppy, like, you look at this Poppy, he's insane. He's going around the map, making things happen before Gragas does, and he just has a prio. Anytime you got that early game prio, you make the game happen. And in League of Legends, it's all about, and I do this, but I didn't know this. Like, I knew it, but I never, like, really thought about it. Your level is 100% the most important thing in this game. If you are 2 levels up on a guy, you will take significantly less damage from that guy because you get, like, 200 more HP and, like, armor and all that stuff, right? So as long as you stay up in level, you win. But the problem is when you die, you give them EXP, you give them gold, they start coming back. It's not only the gold that you give them EXP too, right? So, yeah. And I guess the way that you would come back is if you do bad early game is that you have to hope the enemy throws. Which if the enemy's good, they're not going to throw. But they're probably bad, so they're probably going to throw, right? So that's it. Do I use shampoo? Hell yeah, I do. Hair or no hair? Okay, let's get that 3rd dragon. But, like, see how my level, I'm a level up on Wukong, which is really solid. I kill dragon, I get a level up. It's just, you want those levels. It's 100%, it's about those levels. And, like, yeah, you got to get ganks. Like, I'm noticing that if I don't get ganks, I just seem to fall behind. Yeah, Wukong hit level 11 now, too. I'm just stacking my Genjus. That's why I went in on this. Okay, beautiful. I'll take it. Dude, Jin could have, like, popped that if he was paying attention or if he had it warded. He just pops in and grabs it. But, yeah. That's why, like, to me, like, people ask how do you catch up or how do you come back from behind? To me, it's never about that. It's about, like, getting ahead early and sticking it early. You just got to keep sticking it early. All right. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Got me some froggies. Maybe I'll go for this crab over here. Waves an error. A good play is all it takes. Yeah, I'm not saying that you should wait. I'm just saying that if it's dangerous, you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I hate how I can't clear that wall. Dude, that does so much damage. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here. Good juke, boy. Get juke. Bro, what is going on? All right. Bro got juked. But yeah, there you go. The enemy Steve FF. Do you see how, like, you just play well early? You don't give them any room. It's like they're not even that far behind. I mean, I got the drag. I mean, I guess they're kind of behind. But, like, you just don't give them any wiggle room. They just FF, and then you don't waste your time playing these games. It's super simple. That's all you got to do.